Get your St. Louis MMA fix at knucklejunkies.com.
This video is sponsored by Brad Carey with Realty Executives Premier. If you're looking to buy or sell your home, call Brad Carey. Need a lawyer who fights as hard as you? Call John Meehan, attorney at law.
Okay, we're here with the victorious Jordan Dowdy. Jordan wearing the SFC welterweight amateur belt. And a nice 3-round fight, something you probably haven't had in a while. Just thoughts on the fight?
Well, I've never seen past the first round, and he was no wimp. I hit him hard, like I've hit other people, and he's just like, yeah, I've seen that before. And he started cracking me back, hit me with a couple of good crosses, and I hit him hard several times too, but waiting for him to, you know, kind of give a little flinch or something. He just kept coming forward, and the takedowns were there the entire time, so I just played to my strength there. I got to use a little bit more stand-up. A lot of people haven't really seen it. And I kind of did that intentionally because someone had to earn it. Yeah. And then when I knew he was kind of more of a boxer, I wanted to play with that a bit. I felt like our striking was pretty good back and forth, but when it got to the point where, you know, I had fans in the crowd and all that, and I want to win, I played to my strengths.
Well, I mean, first round, I mean, lots of kicks. I mean, they're effective for you. I mean, was that part of the game plan? Yeah, I knew he was going to come out throwing some jabs, and I was going to do the same in turn. And my kicks are my big equalizer. I can usually chop people down with them. And if you notice, he kept switching stances a lot because I buried that first one in there, and he didn't really want any more on that side, I think, or maybe he just switches stances. So then I started with some inside kicks to set up some takedowns and just kind of see what he did movement-wise. For this camp specifically, I was training more around with, you know, Aaron Highfield. Me and him were working together. Unfortunately, he got sick and couldn't do his fight. So I've been branching out and trying to get other experience from other gyms, and everybody's been really receptive of that. And it's refreshing because if we move on to other shows, we want a good camp home to come to and a supportive base, even outside of our own gym. Yeah. Okay, we're here at SFC Force at Lumiere Casino. Here, Clay Mitchell. Clay made his pro debut in pretty quick work, a little over a minute. Got a nice rear naked choke, kind of climbed up your opponent and took it from there. Just thoughts on the fight?
I figured maybe he might be able to push back a little bit more than what he did, but I mean, you know, I'm not trying to take nothing from the guy, but once I had him with that underhook, I knew it was over with. He wasn't moving, he couldn't budge me, and all I had to do was be patient and wait for him to turn into me, and when he did, I took his back.
And then, you know, he took his back, he climbed up, and, you know, he kind of went for the slam to try to shake you free, and you weren't letting loose.
No, I'm not going to climb on somebody's back if I don't expect to know what's coming on afterwards. I was tucked tight, and a lot of people don't understand with their rear naked choke, you don't pull the neck back, you hug in, you keep tight. So when he does hit the ground with me, I'm not going nowhere. He's just making the lock tighter.
All right, here with the victorious Garrett Gross. Garrett with the 3rd round TKO victory here at Shamrock Fighting Championships over Colton Creason. A big uppercut kind of set that up. Was that right?
Yeah, that's my favorite punch. You know, that's kind of my signature punch. I'm always working that. I'm always looking to catch somebody. He came out and wrestled, which that's what I thought he was going to do, and he was a little bit better at keeping the pressure and than what I thought he was going to be. So I was trying to get off the cage and land some of those punches. Yeah.
Now in the first round, I mean, he had a couple of nice trips, which kind of, you know, led to those takedowns.
Yeah, that's something that I gotta keep working on. I did work on that, but he was just better wrestling than me. So something I got to get back in the gym probably next week and start getting better at that.
Now in the second round, once again he went for a trip again. Things didn't quite work out for him that way. You kind of ended up on top, all right?
Yeah, well, you know, after the first round he was successful, so I figured that he would come out try to do the same thing in the second round. So I was a little more prepared the second round and kind of took care a little bit better of staying off the ground. Yeah.
Now, and you know, obviously your boxing was a bit of the difference tonight. I mean, tell us about that.
You know, down in the American Top Team, our boxing coaches are, you know, top notch. It's hard to come into a fight and be nervous with some of the guys that I spar in my gym. You know, it's like a fight. You know, every Tuesday and Thursday is a sparring day for us, and you know, my boxing is probably, you know, the best of what I do. So after this fight, you know, I got to concentrate on the things that I'm not as good at. So that's what I'm going to get back in the gym and do.
All right, we're here with Keith Smetana with the main event winner at Shamrock Fighting Championships Force. A quick win over Lucas Lopez. Just thoughts on the fight. Take us through it.
I knew it was going to be a really tough fight. Lucas is, you know, he's an elite level fighter, so knew it was going to be a tough fight. So I just went in there and did what I do, and that's knock people out and or choke them out.
I mean, the punches kind of open up, and you saw the opportunity, or what?
No, what happened was he rocked me. He hit me with some good shots. He hit me with that knee, and the game plan went out the window, and it just became kill mode. And I know I got that power. I know I just got to touch people on the chin. He fell, and he gave me his back, and I just, you know, I told him, I said in the interview, you sloppy, you give me any room, I'll take a neck or an arm. Gave me his neck.
So, I mean, what's it like coming in here, you know, on the guy's home turf and, you know, and stealing out the win?
It's a great feeling. I mean, it's not a role that I'm not accustomed to, but it's always great to come somewhere, someone's backyard and put a beat down on them.
And, I mean, what's this do for your confidence and moving forward?
This is everything. This was a #1 contender spot. So that means hopefully next month, couple months, I'll get a title shot, and if I get that title, that's a Bellator contract.